Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is kind of like going back to basics with UV resin. I did this a long time ago. Well, not too long, probably like a year ago when I first started working with resin. And this was before I even started, I think, epoxy. And I used to do like jewelry, key rings, um, bookmarks, stuff like that. And I used to use flowers, glitters, little inclusions I would find, mainly like nail art inclusions because they're really small. So I thought I would just do some pendants today with some bezels that I found and some dried flowers. Very simple. Anyone can do this. Not a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of time, basically. You know, UV resin's good because you can cure it and be done very quickly. Um, so I started with 5 bezels, but the rectangle one, for some reason, just would not stick to the tape. I don't know why. Everything else stuck pretty good, but yeah, it did not want to stick. I even got a new piece of tape out and it still wouldn't stick, and I was afraid the resin would just run out underneath it. So I just kept that one out. I'm not going to use that one in this video. Um, but I am going to do the other 4. And the only one I'm really going to do different than the others is the one I'm doing now. And with this one, I'm just going to try to create like a look like flowers are growing out of the ground with like a blue sky at the top. I'm using like I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Lake Blue in the colored UV resin. It's a very light blue. Um, I don't know why it's called Lake Blue because it's really very, very light. It's more like a sky blue. So I'm using that and then a couple drops of the white colored resin just to kind of mimic clouds. And I don't like mix it in, so to speak. I just kind of take the white and drag it through the blue just so you can still see the blue, so they're not like mixed together, but you'll see streaks of white, which will hopefully kind of look like clouds. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but that's what I'm trying here. And then underneath this, I'll just add some clear because I want to add these like little black rocks, which I want it to kind of look like the ground or like dirt. And then I'm going to put the flowers in between so it looks like the flowers are coming out of the dirt. And then I cure it. So I'm not going to completely fill this up. I'm just doing this thin layer. And then I'll put probably 2 more layers on top to really like dome it and give it a good finish. So this one isn't too complicated. Now the one to the right, I'm just going to go over these real quick. So you don't have to hear me talk through the whole video. But the one to the right is super thin. I didn't realize that. I thought they were kind of like the other bezels I have. So I couldn't really fit too many layers in that one. Honestly, probably 1 layer would have been good enough. But I tried 2 very thin layers because I usually like to do more than one. It gives it more dimension. Like if I lay a back layer, put flowers, add another layer, and I'm curing in between, but add another layer, cure it, add another layer of flowers. It kind of gives it some dimension. It doesn't look as flat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 1 or 2 layers, so, but that's just how I prefer to do it. I just find it gives it, I don't know, in my eye, I like it better. But you can do it however you want to do it. If you just want to do 1 or 2 layers, that's perfectly fine. And then just dome it at the end to give it a really nice finish. But like I said, I couldn't really do much with the really thin ones. And I had to find flowers that were completely flat, that did not stick up at all for the thinner ones, because Yeah, there was no way to dome them. The flowers would have stuck up like through the resin. So yeah, that was a bit of a challenge because I really didn't have a huge selection to choose from. So I basically just put whatever fit. No plan, no design, no theme or anything like that, with the exception of the black one. The other ones are I'm just kind of winging it, whatever fits, that's what goes in there. And then I dome it. And I really didn't have too many issues with this project, shockingly. If you've watched me before, I always have issues. Um, I did have one, but it was not my fault. It was the resin. I have Let's Resin, hard clear type, which is, I think, just the regular viscosity. And then I also have the high viscosity that I use to dome and to top coat everything. Now, I think I just got a bad batch or something, but the high viscosity is like the consistency of like hair gel. It's super thick. And high viscosity is supposed to be thicker, but not that thick. And it's really hard to get out of the bottle. When you do finally get it out, it kind of just sits there. It does spread out a little bit, but whatever bubbles are in there, I can't get them out. Like I can put a lighter over it as many times as I want, and those bubbles are just trapped underneath because it's so thick. So I do try a heat gun to kind of thin it out as much as I can. But even with that, it's nearly impossible to get every single bubble out. So yeah, there was really not much I could do about that. Now, the clear hard type, the consistency was normal, except for every once in a while, this string of like thick gel-like resin would come out, which I'm showing you right here. Yeah, I could literally just pull it out. I don't know what it is. But other than that, it would come out normal. So yeah, if you've ever had this problem or heard of this problem, please let me know because I think I just got a bad batch. I didn't do anything weird to the resin. It wasn't near the lights. I don't know. I probably should have sent it back, but I didn't. So I'm just trying to work with it for now. And then I'll get some new resin. But yeah, other than that, the other ones I'm just going to, like I said, I'm repeating myself, do a couple layers, add the flowers, try to get the bubbles out, and then I will cure them under the double light for probably 5 minutes just to make sure they're cured on both sides. And then when they're done, I will come back and show you. Okay, so now they're all cured, and I think they came out pretty good. I like the one with the black rocks, and the sky didn't come out bad at all. But what do you think? Do you think I should add like an opaque background to the clear ones, or just leave them clear? I'm not really sure. I'm debating whether I should add anything else to it. Yeah, sorry, the quality of the video and pictures aren't that great. Um, I forgot to turn on my lights, so it's a little darker. It's been a really bad day. I'm sorry, guys. It's just one of those days where I'm struggling to get it together and get motivated, but I wanted to at least try to get a video out for you. And yeah, hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you understood everything I did. And if you like it or you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.